I need you to stop what you're doing right now and listen to me. I have a very important message. Bill, I'm talking to you.
Hey, Bill, listen up.
Yeah, Jasper, Gladys.
Jasper, Gladys, come on, listen.
Karen.
Karen, get it in gear.
Yeah, we need your help. We need your support. We need you to go over to Facebook at Randomosity with Shawn and Mark and follow us there. And look at all the things that we're doing. I mean, other things besides the show. We ask all kinds of questions. We want your questions. We want your would you rathers. Also, situation rooms or good questions.
And you can put all that stuff on, like Mark said, on the Facebook. But you can also go to Randomosity Pod at YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter.
Yeah, and we want to thank everybody out there for subscribing, reviewing, supporting, and listening to the program. Now, on with the show. What happens when two idiots give life advice, explore unrealistic situations, and give random topics more thought than they deserve? It's Randomosity with Shawn and Mark. And welcome to Randomosity. I'm Mark.
And I'm Shawn?
All right. Who put the question mark on the teleprompter? Jim, did you do that?
That was all me.
Yeah. Okay. You can't do that. He'll read it verbatim every time. Oh, boy. Anyway, welcome into the Randomosity with Shawn and Mark podcast. Once again, we have a special draft, a new segment that we'll be telling you all about, and Saturday morning cartoons part 2. Excited to be with you, and I'm sure that this show will take us into some strange places, even stranger than that opening to the show. You can find us at Facebook at Randomosity with Shawn and Mark, also on Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram at Randomosity Pod. Thank you everyone out there for subscribing, reviewing, supporting, and listening. Hopefully, we're a wonderful hour of distraction and entertainment and fun for your week. That's our only goal. We accomplish it sometimes, which is good enough for us.
Good enough for government work, right?
Yeah. We'd like to take this time to welcome back to the show, a longtime friend of the show, of course, Jim. Jim is joining us from Virginia on Zoom.
Hello.
Good to have you with us, Jim. Any interesting stories or anything?
No. I have managed to continue collecting and adding to my collections.
Oh boy. That's I seen that you were. We were chatting back and forth on Messenger, and at one point you called me Spider-Man, and it was because you were actually in an auction thing, and you accidentally sent it to me.
That is much to my detriment. I should not be instant messaging when I'm trying to do a live auction at the same time. I end up sending weird messages to my friends and family. You got Spider-Man, somebody else got worse. So
oh boy. Well, at least I got upgraded to a superhero, I guess. So I don't know. That's a good thing. You know, I was in a meeting this week, and you know how those are. You know, you got like maybe 15 people in the room, and it's boring as all get out, and they last too long. And the guy that was up there presenting stuff, he had his zipper down.
Oh my!
Yeah, he had his zipper down, and
was he wearing underwear at least?
Yes, he was. Yes,
okay,
he was.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
But it was kind of funny because, you know, it was fine when he was sitting down, but he would stand up and, you know, point to things and this and that, and it was just
with
like
his finger,
people were like, yeah, with his finger, and you know, people would like snicker, and I thought, well, you know, I'm such a nice guy. I thought I better tell him that this is going on, but I didn't want to be like so blatant. So I just wrote a little note and I held it up and said, zip it up. And I guess he thought I was telling him to shut up because he stood up and he said, I know some of you want me to zip it up, but I'm not going to. Yeah.
Well, it could be worse. We do a lot of video and a lot of just audio conferences. And sometimes people think they're muted when they're not muted.
Oh,
and somebody took their phone with them to listen, thought they were muted while they were peeing.
Oh, no.
Just like in Naked Gun. And but it's worse. We've heard people snoring, and then we've had to call people out. Okay, roll call. See who's awake and who's not. Okay.
No, wasn't me.
Oh, man.
Where did Farrah Fawcett go?
Yeah. Hey, the 55th big game is, it'll be today as you listen to this, if you listen to it on Sunday, but I mean, and we record on Saturday, so tomorrow, of course. And Shawn explained to me that we couldn't say the name of it.
Well, I wasn't sure because the name is like in commercials they have to say the big game.
Yeah.
On sitcoms they have to say the big game. Now on Two Idiots with a Microphone, and then you include Jim, the special guest of the Idiots. He's smarter than us, though. We have already admitted that.
Yeah, we've already established that.
I don't know if we can say it. It's a bowl that is superior.
Yes, it is.
The Superior Bowl. Let's call it the Superior Bowl.
Superior Bowl.
Got it. So okay. You got a dog in this fight, Jim?
I don't care.
Yeah, me neither.
Anybody that can. Anybody.
You know what? Okay, all right. So at one point I lived in Kansas City, so I'll say the Chiefs.
The Chiefs,
so,
okay.
Yeah, I'll go with that. Not hometown, but as close as we can get to hometown here in the St. Louis area. But also anybody that wants to take Brady down a notch, I'm happy for that.
Brady, which one of the kids is that?
Tom Brady. He's
It's not the one that hit Marcia in the nose with the football, right?
No. I mean, I guess
no.
that there was one that was gonna do it, but no. Tom Brady. I do not like the man.
Oh man.
And his deflated balls and footballs. Deflated footballs.
Yeah. Oh man. So we've got that. I mean, coming up. So I mean, you enjoy the game. I think we're going up to some friends' house to watch the game with them, and that'll be a party in itself. And the commercials are not the same as they used to be. Man, we used to tune in just for the commercials, and they're just not the same. But the dollar amount's still up there.
Yeah, I'm sure there's still $1 million for each spot. Well, over $1 million now because it was $1 million 20 years ago.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just hoping they do some good movie commercials. Some new movies coming out. So.
I hope so too. I mean,
yeah.
We need some good movies out there.
Oh, I gotta ask Jim. I know Mark has just started watching this. Have you been keeping up with WandaVision, Jim?
I have episode 5. I do. Yes.
I have not seen episode 5 yet, but I've seen episodes 1 through 4, and I'm gonna censor myself. But this thing is a mind f.
1 and 2 are kind of wonky, but once you kick into 3, and I'm not gonna spoil anything. Just keep watching. You'll be surprised.
Oh, when I say mind f, I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just like, what? No, what?
Hey, I'm just happy we got some new MCU.
Yeah.
And Winter Soldier and Falcon will be coming out soon.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't Black Widow coming out?
What's that?
Isn't Black Widow coming out?
They still don't have a release date for Black Widow.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
But from what I understand, they're thinking this WandaVision could lead into the Doctor Strange multiverse thing, which...
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And aren't they talking about doing a Captain America, another one? Where he's returning the stones?
I don't know.
I heard that.
I haven't heard that one. I do know of Winter Soldier and Falcon. I do know of, obviously, WandaVision's ongoing right now. There is supposed to be Loki. Loki is supposed to be happening.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one.
Picked up the cube in the end game and disappeared. That's where it picks up from there. And there's already been a commercial for that one as well. So
that's gonna be good.
Yeah, we do have some good MCU coming out. And Winter Soldier and Falcon is going to have not only a U.S. agent, which is kind of like a secondary Captain America character in it, but there's also going to be War Machine is going to be in that one as well.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah.
Now, I remember talking to a guy from...
That should lead into the the Armor Wars. So.
Oh, wow. I was talking to a guy. He told me about his favorite superhero, which was Union Jack. Now he's from England. He's from England, so
right.
I mean, obviously that's like their Captain America.
Yeah, Union Jack's been around since World War I, World War II, and the mantle just keeps being passed on to the next successor. So, yeah, there was a Union Jack definitely in the Marvel universe in World War II, And ironically, my nerd's coming out really bad right
That's
now.
fine.
Ironically, in Captain America: The First Avenger, the British guy who was on the Howling Commandos team in World War II,
Yeah.
his name was Falsworth. That's actually Union Jack.
Oh, really?
In a civilian attire. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, wow. Wow.
So yeah, they threw that little Easter egg in there. That was really cool. So.
Wow. I never made the connection. I didn't. I didn't. I missed that completely.
Aside from being a big nerd as it is, I love the Invaders. I have a shelf of nothing but their statues, and Union Jack is one of them. I've even made some customs of some characters they haven't put out yet, and I got plans for some other ones. So, yeah,
wow.
World War II Invaders. I
wow.
really like that character set.
Okay. Well, Jim, are you ready?
I'm ready. What are we doing?
Shawn, are you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
All right, let's move into the draft.
All right, it's draft time. I was going to come up with something witty, but I've already used the beer reference a few weeks back, so I don't know if I can do that again, you know.
Is that like a Clydesdale or a Belgian?
More like a porter or an IPA.
Oh, okay. I was thinking more of, the horses and you
Oh,
went the beer, so
well,
okay.
I am Irish.
Yeah, okay. Well, then you should get the horse reference then.
That's true. Yeah.
All right.
So this is a revisit draft. It's one that Mark and I have done, and since we had Jim on the show, we just had to bring it back up.
Yeah, but we're going to take stuff off the table that we already drafted. So I hope this doesn't affect you, Jim, but we are going to take some stuff off. So this would be we're drafting movie props we would like to own. Okay, so and so last time this was Shawn's picks were lightsaber, which took all the lightsabers off.
I had to do it. It was going to be used, so yeah.
Yeah, I that was the 101 on that. Yeah, lightsaber, Winter Soldier's arm.
What are you, Rocket Raccoon?
Yeah.
Give that guy's arm.
The bat from The Natural.
Sports guy.
Yeah, and Indy's whip. So
got it. Okay,
yeah.
but okay.
And so then I picked Batman's suit.
The Keaton version.
Yeah, and Zoltan from Big.
Which we were wondering, do you own that? We figured you might actually own Zoltar already.
Zoltan.
I don't own Zoltan. No, I don't.
Oh, we were wrong.
Yeah, and then I took the One Ring.
He's been losing his hair and
yeah,
his facial features have been changing since then.
He's been talking like this.
Maybe that's what's happening. Maybe I should stop wearing mine. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, there you go. And Bogey's hat.
Okay.
So those are all off the table.
Not a problem.
All right. So we'll let you.
You didn't even come close, but okay. Keep going.
Okay, good. All right. So we'll start with you, Jim. You get the first one.
I know exactly where it is. I know exactly how much it is. I just haven't been able to convince my wife to let me get it.
That's always the problem.
The Terminator 800 endoskeleton. Life size.
Oh, boy.
Okay, I have a question here, Mark. This is a ruling, but so on my list I have the original No, I don't. I'm thinking of another show. Never mind. I'm going to edit that out. Continue.
All right. Okay, well.
I listened to your list, and it was not on there.
Okay, it was not.
It was not. No. I thought it was on my list here, but it's in another section. So
okay.
I'm going to
so
edit.
Go ahead.
I want in my front foyer, I want a Terminator 800 endoskeleton facing the front door.
Oh, jeez. Oh, that would be good. That would be good. That's a good one.
Yeah, it would.
I like that.
Okay, so then I'm next.
You're next.
So my first one, and I can't believe I didn't choose this in the first one, but it's going to be the phone booth from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Bogus.
Okay, cool.
Just imagine having that at the front door. You know, somebody walks in and you got the phone booth with the weird antenna on top. Maybe George Carlin's.
You have to convince them it's not the TARDIS from Doctor Who.
Oh
That's
yeah.
true.
No,
That's
well, I
true.
mean, it would be a poor man's TARDIS if anything.
Poor man's TARDIS.
Well, if you think about it, Bill and Ted's phone booth is a poor man's TARDIS.
Yeah, it's
it
Doctor
really is.
Doctor what?
Doctor.
That's Doctor What the Hell.
Yeah, exactly.
Doctor, huh?
Okay, so Bill and Ted. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, okay. I went obscure this time.
Not for Jim. I bet you Jim will know
It's
it.
not. Well, no. I mean, everybody will know this, but I went with the handbook for the recently deceased from Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice, yes.
Got it.
You got it.
That is awesome. I love that.
In fact, I'll show it to you on the next commercial.
Okay, all right. That sounds good.
Oh my God, that's the best. He's winning so far. Mark is winning.
I don't know.
Well, Jim might be winning.
Terminator
with
is,
yeah,
you know.
Terminator exoskeleton. I'm in third place. That's all I know. And I have a good prop too, but I'm
Yeah.
in third place. Okay, Jim, your second one.
Okay. I would say that I want the cross of Coronado from Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I thought about the Holy Grail, but yeah. Oh, yeah.
I got that.
Yeah. That's cool, though. Yeah.
Oh,
I like
I got
that
a
one.
resin version of the Holy Grail. So
Oh, that's cool. That is.
that's a good one. That is a good one. And you don't have that already?
I don't. I know where it is, but I haven't done
Well, yeah, I know you know where it is. I'm surprised you don't have Indy's fedora and a whip and the motorcycle already there. You know, so you can go on your own
it. You
adventures.
got to pick and choose your hats. And I never did it. I want to get the Indiana Jones. I want to get another one hat and whip for my son because he loves Indiana Jones.
Oh, man.
It's young
Well,
Indiana
Jim,
Jones.
all I can say to that one is you have chose wisely.
This is my bank.
Oh, he's got the golden idol as the bank, folks.
That's your
Got a
bag.
little slot. It's the golden fertility idol from the opening of Raiders.
Oh, that is cool.
Nice.
That is cool.
All right, so my next prop is going to be, it's the briefcase from Pulp Fiction, but it has to have the light source on the inside, so I know what the hell is
Nice.
actually in there.
Very cool.
Oh, that is
Yeah,
cool.
I've always wondered, and
Do you know what the speculation is? What was in the case?
oh yeah, it's supposed to be Marcellus Wallace's soul. That's why he's got the Band-Aid on the back of his head.
That's right. Yep. That's right.
But Quentin Tarantino's gone on record as saying it's whatever the viewer wants it to be. So for me, it's his soul, because that's what I want it to be.
Yeah, that's the running one. Yeah.
Yeah. But it has to have the golden light emitter on the inside. I know it's probably just an LED strip or something, but it's got to have that.
I really think that it's a light source reflecting off something
Oh. Yeah, so Jim's holding up a piece of golden, is that?
so it's like a golden sparkly sticker paper.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if the light source comes off of this, it really.
Oh, that would make it.
Yeah, that makes more sense. So light reflect, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what it is, yeah.
Yeah.
So Jim just reflected the light off that gold thing, and it is exactly. So basically I'm wanting a gold line briefcase is my next prop.
Oh, boy.
All right, Mark, you can mark that off on it for his Christmas present. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Got that taken care of now.
Remember the combination, though. Make sure you got the combination right.
Yeah, 666.
There you go.
I've seen the movie just a few times.
Oh, man. So it's to me, right?
Uh-huh.
That's
All right.
to you.
So I told you I'm going obscure. So Spaceballs.
Mm-hmm.
The Schwartz ring.
I see your Schwartz is bigger than mine.
The Schwartz
nice.
is strong in this one.
Oh my God! Yeah, the Schwartz ring.
Yep.
The one that Yogurt had, or
Yogurt.
oh,
When my sports gets bent.
that's going in the highlight reel.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess it's
I am
up
your
to me.
brother's nephew's cousin's roommate.
So what does that make us?
Absolutely nothing.
All right, Jim's up next with prop number 3.
Something I've always wanted and never been able to acquire. This, Mark, you'll like this reference.
Okay.
In the movie Excalibur, they used a sword that has never been completely reproduced.
Okay.
I'd love to have it. The discerner sword they utilized as Excalibur
And I had that on my list, but
in the movie Excalibur.
Yeah, that is such a cool. I went back and watched that movie, and it's a great movie. But it's very different from when we were kids seeing it compared to now watching it. You know
what? I still like it. It is a little different, but yes.
Yeah, and I love Merlin in that one too. I mean, he's almost kind of confused sometimes. Where he's talking about the dragon, and his tongue lashes out, and like lightning. Yeah,
I like when Arthur's trying to talk to him about Lancelot. He goes, shh, look at him, so beautiful, so quick, and he's so swift, and he thinks he's talking about Lancelot. He's talking about the damn fish he's trying to catch in front of him.
Oh yeah.
So now I have a question. Does this take all swords off the table on any revisit of this now, or is it
just off Excalibur?
No.
Just off Excalibur.
That is a very specific sword. Yeah.
Okay. Because I was going to say the lightsaber would have done that, wouldn't it?
No, yeah, but it took all lightsabers off.
I know.
No,
I'm teasing.
But not swords.
Okay. So my next prop, and this is a visual for the guys in the studio. This one is my next prop, only in hanging form.
He was pulling his shirt up. That scared me.
Jim, can you see it from? You can't see it from there, can you?
I can't see it. Stand up.
So hold on, folks.
You're not wearing pants.
Hey, Donald Duck in it.
Could you see what that was?
I think so.
Yeah, it's the painting. It's the painting from Goodfellas, where one dog's going east and the other one's going west. So what?
Yeah. Yep.
So for Christmas, I got this shirt that has that on it. But I would love to have that painting hanging in my house too.
Yeah,
Nice.
right next to the dogs playing poker, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then you got the guy with the nice tuft of white hair. He looks like somebody we know.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh man.
That was. I don't know how well that's going to translate for the audio, but hey, that was fun for us here.
That's true. Oh man.
Mark, you're number 3.
My number 3. So I love Bill Murray. I mean, I just like his comedy style and stuff, and so I thought about a movie that I saw over and over again when we were younger, and it was Ghostbusters and the Ghost Trap.
Oh yeah.
One of those ghost traps. I think that would be cool.
Yeah. 2 in the box. Ready to go. We be fast and they be slow.
So I had to take that.
We came, we saw.
We kicked it.
Yeah. They're saving me some post-production work there, folks. Thanks, guys.
There you go. We can use the dolphin sound again.
Yes. Well, we've got a donkey sound for that word now.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But we got to. We might have to swear on purpose just so we can use that dolphin sound again. Anyway.
Yes.
It's not as fun if we do it on purpose, though.
I might still give you an opportunity to use it today.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. The show's not over yet.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So, Jim, number 4, the final draft.
Okay. I want from the movie Legend. I want the Elicorn horn. I want the unicorn, the unicorn horn that was chopped off and just sitting in the corner of my library. That's what I want.
Oh wow.
That would be amazing.
That's an interesting movie.
Yeah.
That is an interesting movie. I love Tim Curry as Darkness. You can the rest of it, it's okay. But Tim Curry as Darkness was awesome. Maya Sarah as the princess, and when they chopped off the unicorn's horn, I want that prop.
Now, am I getting this one right? Is that the one that has Tom Cruise in it?
That's right.
Yeah. He
Very
plays
young Tom Cruise.
Yep. He's the hero in that.
All right, so all unicorn horns are now off the table.
Billy Barty was in it. Little guy. Yeah. There's a lot. That movie is different. It was during our time of Dungeons and Dragons.
It was. It was.
So.
All right, so now all unicorn horns are off the table.
Yes.
So
all unicorn horns are off the table.
All right, well, now I got to edit my list. No, I'm kidding. So my next prop, I'm going to have a little bit of a guessing game here. It's from Shawshank Redemption. Can you guys guess what it is? I know what you probably think it is.
Oh, man.
I might say the harmonica.
No, that's a good guess. That's not what I thought you would guess, though.
Oh, gee, I
don't know.
See, I thought you guys would think that I was going to say Rita Hayworth poster, but it's
you know
not.
what, that was in my head, but there were so many posters he went through.
Yeah. But it's not that. It's the actual rock hammer. But specifically, I want it after he's done coming out of the prison. So it's the little.
I was going to say the box, the cigar box full of the chess pieces.
Yeah. That would be
cool,
a good one too. Yeah. But yeah, I'm going to go. Should I go with the rock hammer or the Bible with the space for the rock handle cut out?
With the rock hammer in it.
Yeah. So there we go. So I'm going to go. So it's the Bible with the rock hammer inside of it because he's got it cut out for the rock hammer.
Okay.
So that's its display case. And am I going to hell for that, for having a destroyed Bible?
No.
No.
I didn't destroy it, so I'm good.
It's a movie prop.
There you go. So that's mine. So
you bought it like that. You didn't do it, so it's okay.
So rock hammer inside the Bible from Shawshank.
Nice. I like that. I like that.
So I have two here I'm trying to decide between, but I think I am going to go with, since you brought up Legend, I thought I would.
I got a lot more. We could keep going with this.
Oh, I'm sure we could.
I've got two more on my list. If we want to expand it one more or two more.
Let's go one more.
Okay,
then.
Okay,
we'll do 5.
More.
We'll do 5. Yeah. Okay, so I'll go with from Clash of the Titans. Bubo.
Bubo.
The owl, the mechanical owl.
I knew exactly what. As soon as you said Clash of Titans, I knew it was going to be the owl.
Oh, yeah, he is such a cool.
But he's not.
That one's cool.
What's a prop?
Really cool.
It's a prop.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. I'm saying in the remake, he wasn't even in it, was he?
I don't.
He was for a second.
Okay.
And that remake was awful.
That remake was awful, but he was there for just 1 second.
Yeah, and I forgot there was nudity in that, and Noah had been reading those books. What are those books? It's all about like Greek mythology and all that. And I thought, this will be a cool movie, and I forgot there was nudity in the very beginning. And it was like, oh, crap. That was when he was young, of course.
Right, of course.
Yeah.
All right,
That's okay. It's educational.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, so bonus round.
Bonus.
Jim, number 5.
I didn't know if he was going to go with Bubo or Perseus' sword. See, they've never replicated the original sword from Clash of the Titans.
Oh, that's right. I could have went with Medusa's head.
I got that. I'm not worried about it.
Or how about the Kraken?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the Kraken. Yeah.
So is that what you're going with, Jim, is the sword?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. I'm going with the Mark III Iron Man armor from the first Iron Man movie.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
Nice. Yeah.
I want a 1-to-1 scale, life size, in the corner of my library. That's what I want.
And Jim wants it where he can actually wear it.
Right. That's the one he came out of the cave with.
Yeah.
Yep.
No. That's the Mark 1.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said Mark 1. I'm sorry.
No. Mark 3.
Oh, the Mark 3. I got you.
Yeah, the one right after the Chrome version. So.
Right. Gotcha. Okay.
Although the Chrome version, the first time I saw the Chrome version, still gives me goosebumps when he goes, "Oh yeah, I can fly," and then all the armor starts clicking on him, and checking all the access panels and stuff on the armor. Mm-hmm. First time in the movie theater.
All right.
So you're up with your bonus.
Right, and mine is also in the Marvel MCU. I just have to choose which one of the two here that I have. I'm going to go with it's kind of a gimme, but it's the Infinity Gauntlet.
Which one?
The one Thanos wore in Endgame.
Got it. Okay,
yeah.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the one he made the snap with. So I would love to have that thing when I'm stuck in traffic one day.
Nice. See, I didn't know if I was going to go with the Iron Man armor or the one hammer I don't have, Stormbreaker.
Stormbreaker would be nice.
I don't have the end game, I don't have the Infinity War end game Stormbreaker hammer. That's what I'd like. I have all the others, but I don't have that one.
Wow. That's
a nice one, though. I like the Infinity Gauntlet's great. That one's really nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nice. I'd just love to have that. And too much people in traffic, I snap. It's an easier go for everybody.
That's right. That's right. All right. I guess it's up to me now, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So my bonus pick is, okay, I went obscure.
Right.
Jim's going to remember this movie, but it's the Supreme Being map from Time Bandits.
Yeah.
I think that'd be kind of cool to display.
I think I know a place you can get one.
Really? Okay.
Are you going to have the Supreme Being projected in the background while this is going on?
Yeah. I just think that would be cool. I mean, it was, you had some Monty Python characters in that. You had, it was a great little movie.
That is an off movie. That is a very cult movie. But I love it.
It is.
All right.
We could keep going with this. I
mean, we know we could.
Hobbit. We're talking the Arkenstone from the Hobbit.
Oh yeah.
There's just so many prop replicas and just not enough time.
Exactly. That's why we're going to revisit it probably another time.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, part 3. It's our own.
And we'll make sure you're on the program for that.
It's the prop. It's our PDU, Prop Draft Universe.
That's right.
All right. Coming up next.
Mark.
Go ahead.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah.
The ball from Phantasm.
See, that would be neat too.
Especially if you can somehow attach it to a drone so it flies.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
All right, coming up next Saturday morning.
I think it'd be kind of cool to have one of the Vipers from Battlestar Galactica too.
I'd be happy with the Colonial with the helmet.
Oh, those are neat too.
The helmet that lit up.
Yeah.
All right, coming up next, Saturday morning cartoons.
Woo!
In that last segment, we didn't tell Jim it was coming. We just kind of say, hey, Jim, we're doing a draft for sci-fi, or not for sci-fi,
well, no,
for movie props. We're doing a draft for movie props. Jim's like, all right, I got it. Just okay.
Yeah, he was on.
Hey, like I said, it's a wish list. Okay,
yeah, he's been preparing for this his whole life.
Yeah, he just pulled it out, and it was like,
just looked like the scroll receipt you get from Costco.
Yeah, exactly.
Or not Costco, from
Kmart used to have those long.
I got notebooks all around me with lists in them that I just check stuff off, man. Just check it off.
Man.
Yeah, Jim just pulls out the CVS receipt list that he has.
Oh boy.
All right, so now we got revisit again. Since we got Jim here, we had to bring this one back up. Saturday morning cartoons.
Well, because it was kind of his idea in the first place.
It was his idea in the first place, but then...
It was kind of my idea, but that's cool. I appreciate you bringing me back for it.
Yeah. So we some cartoons that we were talking about last time might end up in this, but
that's fine.
We got Jim here. We're getting his.
We'll get a whole different take.
Exactly.
On things.
Well, Saturday morning cartoons is kind of definitive, whereas Saturday mornings alone, they weren't just cartoons. They had some good live action. Well, okay. And when you're a kid, they were good live action.
They were good, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They don't quite hold up to the test of time.
Right.
But Lost, Land of the Lost,
yeah.
Oh my God. What were they smoking when they did HR Puff and stuff?
Yeah, we talked about
we did bring that up, yeah. It's like that was definitely, they definitely had some assistance with that, some chemically altered assistance.
They tried some action stuff. They tried Arc 2. They had the live adventures of Captain Marvel and Shazam.
That's
they
right.
had the Secrets of ISIS.
Mm-hmm.
Bob Denver's second going was Fire Out Space Nuts.
Oh yeah, that's right.
They had a whole bunch of live action too, but the cartoons are where it's at.
Because Saturday mornings were like a ritual. I mean, we'd get up, we'd get our cereal, we'd go in, plop ourselves down in front of the TV. Sometimes even before they signed on, because back in those days, it wasn't 24 hours. Sometimes it signed on, and then the cartoon started on Saturday mornings, and it lasted at least until American Bandstand, as I remember. And
It
then,
lasted from about
Yeah.
7 a.m. until noon,
yeah.
and it was awesome. It was 2 bowls of cereal at least.
Oh, yeah.
You talked about the TV not being 24-hour back then. Do you think the kids today even know what a test pattern is?
I don't know of any station that goes off the air anymore.
Right. But when they went off the air, they use the test patterns.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think kids today even know what those are? Or they just see that and be like, why is there a still picture on the TV?
They only see it like during national emergencies or something like that.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Time.
Definitely.
And nowadays, if there is a test pattern, it's just the color bars. But back in the day, wasn't it the Native American head and the
It
different?
had that, and yeah, there was just different things, yeah.
Mhm.
There are some different ones. Yeah, there's definitely some different cue cards, some different test patterns, and then after about 15 minutes to half an hour, then it just went snow and fog. Man.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah.
So
And that
Yeah.
they were still doing that when I was a kid, because I can remember staying up late, and then like after David Letterman went off the air, it was off the air for a while, I think.
I think the latest I stayed up was until Three Stooges went off the air
Yeah.
about 1:30.
Yeah,
2
that's
o'clock.
what that's what I'm thinking of, the Three Stooges, because the
Right.
main channels were 24 hours, but the local channels here went off the air pretty much like you said, right after Three Stooges ended. That's right.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I remember, being up late watching stuff like Fridays.
Mhm.
Do you remember? I mean, remember that show?
Yeah.
With
it
Kramer.
was almost, it was almost like a Saturday
Night-
Night Live kind of thing.
Well, that's where they had Andy Kaufman and Kramer had their little
That's
their
right.
little tiff.
Oh yeah, that's right. But I remember that. But that's not Saturday morning cartoons.
Yeah.
But then it was Friday night videos where they did the
I remember
the
that.
Yeah.
I
the
remember
latest
that.
music videos on that night.
Now, do you remember, like, when we were kids on Friday nights before the big premiere of the new cartoon wave that would come out, they would have like a preview.
They would have a preview. They would
Yeah.
have a preview. But I don't remember them doing it on Friday. I definitely remember do it on a Thursday.
Oh,
'Cause
maybe
Friday,
it was.
Friday, everybody went out. Friday night, when everybody out. But Thursday night was like prime time viewing.
Oh, maybe that was it. But I do remember the one time they had R2-D2 and C-3PO introducing all the new cartoons.
Yep.
So, I mean, that would have been
That is
around,
correct.
77, 78, something like that. So,
I can remember R2D2 and C3PO doing PSAs on Saturday mornings too.
yes.
Public service announcements like no smoking or all that.
Yeah.
C3PO sees R2D2 over there smoking. Hey, you shouldn't do that.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Saturday morning cartoons. Oh
Mhm.
God. Warner Brothers and Hanna-Barbera ruled for so many years.
Oh, but you're leaving somebody out.
Filmation.
The Croft brothers.
Oh yeah. Sid and Marty Krofft.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Yep.
they did.
I mean, those were the big three, I think.
Well, and like
Yeah.
Jim just said, Filmation too had theirs.
Filmation had theirs, yeah.
Yeah.
That's where He-Man came from, and Thundercats. Thundercats Filmation.
I don't think was. Well, I guess maybe it was.
He-Man, I know was
maybe it
because
was.
I recently watched the He-Man documentary on Netflix, and yeah, they made a whole thing about
They
Filmation.
Did, they did He-Man, then they did Thundercats, they did Silverhawks,
Silverhawks.
and hey, it's not on Saturday morning, but don't forget about Voltron.
Oh God, yeah.
Voltron, yes.
Don't forget about Voltron
We
and Battle of the
can't.
Planets. Battle of
Yeah.
the Planets. They cut all the blood and all the
Mhm.
filling out of it for the American audience.
Yeah, and the way I remember Battle of the Planets, it was basically Voltron version 2 here. When I was a kid, they presented it as that, but it was Battle of the Planets.
yeah, but Battle of the Planets was out in the late 70s, early 80s
Mhm.
before
Right.
Voltron.
Oh yeah, no,
And
I
then-
agree.
And then they redid it as G-Force.
G-Force.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. So
But there was, I and maybe I'm wrong on that, but I know Voltron, they had the lines for Generation 1, but then Generation 2, then it
those
was,
cars. Oh my
Yeah.
God, so sad.
it was
Yeah.
that,
You
so
need like
that,
25 cars to build a Voltron, and if one of them didn't have gas, then they couldn't build Voltron.
right. So you know that was a marketing ploy.
Oh my God!
You could
yeah.
get 5 lines, or you can get
That
20
was a Hot
cars.
Wheels. It had to be a Hot Wheels ploy or something like
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Oh, man.
But let's go back to Saturday morning.
Mhm.
Oh my God! Tarzan, Lord of the Apes. I love
Tarzan, Lord of the Apes.
That was that had to be Filmation. I think it was Filmation actually.
Yeah.
Then they did a Batman and Robin, and then they did Lone Ranger and Tonto, and then they did Zorro, and then they did a Batman Zorro Lone Ranger hour, or they did Tarzan, Batman, Lone Ranger, and so many combinations.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, those series were great. Oh, Flash Gordon. They had an entire Flash Gordon
That's right.
drama on Saturday morning.
Right, they did.
It was all the same guys that did the He-Man stuff. The same group, Filmation.
So now
got it up on the shelf right up there. I'm looking at it right now.
I must have missed that. The only Flash Gordon I knew about was the actual movie.
No.
No.
Wow, I missed
This
that
was
one.
before. And this was a literal drama that they were presenting to kids. I mean, there was some action, but yeah, it was a week by week drama for Flash Gordon.
Right. I do remember that.
Black Star, the guy, the astronaut goes through the black hole and ends up, having half the power star. And oh my God, Thundar the Barbarian.
Thundar the Barbarian. Oh.
Thundar the Barbarian. I love all those. And that was before they censored cartoons.
Right.
Oh yeah.
You could watch Tom and Jerry uncensored, and you could watch Tex Avery cartoons uncensored.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And none of us ever turned. I mean, Mark and I are kind of twisted, but we're not like, dangerously twisted. We're just funny twisted.
yeah.
Funny
Yeah.
twisted. Okay. Hate
Just
it when
because,
that happens.
Bugs Bunny or Elmer Fudd blew their brains out, or Yosemite Sam, doesn't mean that we were going to go out and do it. So,
Right. Oh, that's
exactly.
right.
And I never drove into a painted tunnel. I mean,
yeah. I tried to paint a tunnel, but I never drove into a painted tunnel.
I saw a picture, and I swear to God, this probably was the Onion, but I didn't check the source. But I saw a picture of a car that was, the front end was all demolished, and then they showed a picture of it next to a mural where somebody had painted an
Jeez.
opening tunnel.
Oh
That's
no.
awesome.
But I mean, the tunnel, it was a very good painting, but it was obviously a painting. So the person it was either an Onion article or the person was drunk going into that, because there's no other way.
But I think that Wile E. Coyote is like underrated because I mean, think of all the things he did. I mean,
Well, he was a
he
super
was
genius.
Yes, but I mean, and what the Roadrunner, everybody liked the Roadrunner, but all he did is show up and go, blah, 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 meep, meep.
Yeah, he basically was just the luckiest son of a gun there was.
Yeah, I mean, it was,
Absolutely. Yeah.
yeah.
A law-defying, super lucky Roadrunner.
Yeah, well,
Exactly.
exactly. How many times did he cut a catapult, and instead of the catapult shooting him, it just stayed there, and then when he would look at it, and then he'd
would
get back
fire
in.
onto him.
It would, yeah, or they'd walk over off the cliff and then look down, and they didn't fall until they looked down.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if I knew I was,
World of cartoons.
yeah, if I knew I was possibly over a cliff, I'm just looking straight up the whole time, just walking across. Till I can touch that tree on the other side. I'm walking across.
Oh man.
Or I guess cactus from where they were at, but yeah.
Wow. One of them, Johnny Quest.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I liked Johnny Quest. They kept the death in. They
Yeah.
kept the death in that movie. That people died in that movie.
They did.
in that cartoon series. A lot.
Mm-hmm.
A lot. The bad guys died a lot in that cartoon.
Oh, I know.
series.
Oh man.
Either by Komodo dragon or by laser or explosions.
Yeah,
oh yeah, Johnny Quest was fantastic.
I mean, what else you have on your list there, Jim?
Oh
He's
God,
got a ton of stuff on his list.
know
I'll
he
guarantee
does.
it.
I know he does.
Web Woman, Super
Woman.
Stretch, and Micro Woman. Let's see. The
Now that stuff's before my time, I think.
The Super Seven, which consisted of Merlin, Isis, Hercules,
I forgot about that.
Super Samurai, the Freedom Force. My God, Silverhawks.
Silverhawks.
I love Thundercats. Yeah, we can keep X-Men. Oh my God, the Fox X-Men cartoons.
Oh
That wasn't
yeah,
until
the animated series.
That wasn't until the '90s, but that was
Right.
the best. That had continuity. It kept the character voices. It was just. It followed some of the comic book storylines. It was fantastic.
Now
So I still to this day I love Tex Avery cartoons. They're just wrong on so many levels, and they're hilarious. It's like watching an animated Benny Hill or Three Stooges. I
Yes.
swear to God.
Oh man.
So yeah, cartoons. Cartoons is where it's at, man. That's it. You know that I loved it. That's what we grew up on.
Oh yeah,
Well,
yeah.
yeah.
Well,
And then at noon, when you finished, by the time the drama hour or whatever came on, or whenever it's time for the sports to come on TV, then everybody went outside and played.
exactly.
Or if you're like me, you had to mow the lawn first on
Get out of
Saturday.
here and
But
don't come back till it's dark.
That's right. Pretend you were Shazam or something like that. Yeah.
Well, Shazam was awesome.
so you guys got lucky. After Saturday morning cartoons, I had to go out and mow the grass.
Oh.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, at a certain age, yeah.
I only started mowing grass in my teens for money, so I could buy an Atari.
Exactly.
Or go to the arcade and blow it all that day in the arcade and go back out and mow some more grass, and so I could go back to the arcade.
Exactly.
All my money went into freaking local arcade for sure.
Oh man. Oh, hey, here's one that you may remember. It only lasted one season, and it was Inch High Private Eye.
I know that one.
Yeah,
I remember watching
I know
that one.
Yeah. Okay. Now let's. How about Super Chicken?
Super Chicken. Yeah, you knew the job was dangerous when you took it.
Or Hong Kong Phooey.
Hong Kong Phooey.
That one only lasted, I think, one season too.
Scatman Crothers did the voice for Hong Kong Phooey.
That's
Yes,
right. That's right. Oh man, that's a good one.
Now you guys can correct this one for me. Mighty Mouse, was that originally a Saturday morning cartoon? I saw it on Nickelodeon years and years after it had originally been out.
It was a cartoon. I don't remember where it was viewed. I thought Mighty Mouse would have been.
Oh, Mighty Mouse was definitely a Saturday morning cartoon. I know that.
Yeah. At some point, yeah.
Here I
come
to save the day.
I don't remember Gigantor. I don't remember watching that, but I know it was a Saturday morning cartoon before the time.
Gigantor.
Yeah, right. Man. What about you mentioned X-Men, but Star Trek had an animated series too.
Yeah. And so did Planet of the Apes as well.
That's right.
Yeah, Return to the Planet of the Apes was an animated Planet of the Apes series.
Right.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
And Star Trek, that was another one I saw on Nickelodeon. I'm a little younger than you guys.
Now there's one I wanted to ask you about. I came across, and it came out in '77, and it only ran one season, and it was the Space Sentinels.
Yeah. You
remember that one?
Yeah.
So most of those were like superhero, like action and all that, but you had stuff like the Groovy Ghoulies. Remember those?
Yeah.
The Groovy Ghoulies.
Yeah.
That was a spinoff from Sabrina, and then that was a spinoff from the Archies. So I mean, there's a couple other ones too.
Oh, don't forget Josie and the Pussycats too.
Josie and the Pussycats. Long tails and ears to match.
Also was Speed Buggy.
Yeah.
Speed Buggy was also from Hanna-Barbera at that time as well.
That's right. Vroom, zoom, zoom. Pebbles and Bam Bam.
Yeah. Pebbles and Bam Bam. Yeah. There was so much adult humor in Jetsons and Flintstones. And
Oh yeah. You look back now and you're like, oh my.
They toned it down for Pebbles and Bam Bam for sure.
Well, I mean, and even TV shows. I mean, we talked about that too. I mean, like you had the Brady Kids.
Yeah.
As a cartoon, and you had the New Adventures of Gilligan.
Oh, Gilligan in Outer Space or something like that.
Oh, yeah, they had that too, yeah. Uh-huh.
So he gets off the island, but now he's in space.
Now he's in space.
Now they're in space.
He's just not allowed back home, is what I'm
like
hearing.
the Harlem Globetrotters had their own cartoon. The
Mr. T,
Jackson 5.
Mr. T had his own cartoon.
Well, I mean, there was a time with Scooby-Doo, they brought everybody in the second season. I mean, the second series. They started bringing in guest stars.
Right.
So they had the Addams Family. They had the Three Stooges. They had multiple. They had Three Stooges appeared like 2 or 3 times.
Don Knotts was on there.
Don Knotts was on there. Jerry Reed was on there.
Jerry Reed.
Sonny and Cher was on there.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I can do that impression for you, Mark.
I know you can, Shawn. I know you can.
I got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 or 5 more stacks of cartoons up there on my shelf.
Oh boy! Do you remember the Double Deckers? So that was a British cartoon, not a cartoon, but it was a live action. We talked about those. It was about these kids, and they had this like double-decker bus. It was like their clubhouse, and it all took place over in, I guess, London or something like that. But I remember that. And I remember having the lunchbox too.
Of course you did. You were a Decker.
Yeah, I know. Back when they came with thermoses.
Oh my God, we forgot they didn't even have it on Saturday morning. It was the Amazing Spider-Man cartoon that was on for like 3 or 4 seasons or so.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I used to love the Spider-Man and Friends with Firestarter and Iceman.
Oh yeah, Spider-Man and his amazing friends, Firestar and Iceman. Yep.
We used to always want to be Iceman in it was kindergarten. To give you an idea how long ago it was. We used to always want to be Iceman when we were playing in
I wonder
recess.
how many lawsuits Iceman had after him for having people slip on his ice. That he left around everywhere.
You know, it was the late 70s, early 80s. We weren't as litigious a society back then.
Oh,
so.
okay, all right, cool, that's good.
You know, Jim, you brought it up that there were these. We loved them as kids, but now if you go back and watch them, they're kind of like, oh, really? We really enjoyed that. And one of them that comes to mind is Sigmund and the Sea Monsters.
I got the VHS tapes of Sigmund and the Sea Monsters.
Oh, do you? Oh,
Is that because there's no DVD available for it?
I don't know.
You can make the DVD for it, sir.
That's going on the list. I gotta find that out.
You gotta find that one then, yeah.
I just helped Jim spend money.
Sigmund and the Sea Monsters. Yeah, that would not stand the test of time.
No. But it was great when we were kids.
All right, so that's unfortunately, we're gonna have to revisit this one again. I think
so.
I think so too. We didn't even touch on Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah, so we've got a trilogy of things we're coming up with: the draft and the Saturday morning cartoons. And if you'd like to help us make our own top 50 list, or with this group here, we could probably do a top 200 list.
Easy
of Saturday mornings, and we'll make it right where it's not weekly ones like this list had. You can contact us on Facebook, Randomosity with Shawn and Mark. Also on Randomosity Pod, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram.
Right. And you can put in the comments, put your favorite ones. Well, in fact, I think I put a post up already asking for people to put their favorite cartoons. And it was funny because we put up the cars because we had done like famous iconic cars from films and movies, or films and TV, and we actually got some people that came back with some things on that as well. Some of them we talked about, and some of them we didn't. So, but that is this is definitely one we're going to have to revisit.
We'll have our trilogy here with Jim.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right, coming up next, our new segment, Mount Forehead.
Phenomenal. HR puffing stuff. What? Oh, okay.
Huh?
Never mind.
No, that was last thing. We're done.
We're
done with that segment. Yeah.
So this is the new segment.
Yeah, Forehead.
Yeah,
Mount Forehead.
Forehead. So what this is a takeoff of Mount Rushmore, and we're making our own monument, and we can change it up all the time. This time we're gonna put faces on it, and we'll pick our own for our own sci-fi like monument. So 4 faces. Shawn, once again, who were the presidents that are on Mount Rushmore?
That would have been Lincoln, Washington, Jefferson, and Teddy Roosevelt.
Right. So, wow, he got that down.
I listened to the show from last week on the way here.
Oh, there you go. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to replace them with iconic sci-fi characters. So we'll all have our own little thing. But
right. And
so it's not a draft, so we might have some of the same ones, and that's fine. That's no big deal.
And we're just clarifying for those out there, when we say characters, that means we can use characters from shows, but we're not going to do creators or directors or anything like that in this specific.
Or grips. Or
grip, yeah. or coffee gophers or...
Yeah, coffee gophers.
Showrunners, anything like that.
Right. The only time that we'd have a gopher on there is if we were doing like a Love Boat one or something, right?
Or if we went over Caddyshack.
It has to be a character, not support. Got it.
Right. So, for example, you could do Spock, but not Gene Roddenberry.
Right.
So you could do Darth Vader, but not Lucas.
Yes.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So, I guess, Mark, if you want to go ahead and start off.
Oh, sure. So, so the first person I'm putting on our Mount Forehead here
Mm-hmm.
is, or mine, is Luke Skywalker.
I think that fits. You know, he's iconic in the sci-fi industry.
Very good choice.
Yeah.
I mean, when you think about sci-fi, Star Wars always comes to mind.
Exactly.
And Luke is the guy.
He is. He's the leader of. Well, yeah. He's got the inner turmoil going on. Finding out his father's the leader of the evil dark side, and
Right.
well, I guess not the leader because you got the emperor, but
Right.
yeah.
Supposedly the last Jedi.
Are we going
Yeah.
with good guys?
No,
it can be
either
anybody.
way.
It can be anybody.
Okay, cool.
Because they're iconic too. They could, the villains are iconic as well. So
Okay, so Jim, did you want to go next, or you want me to go next?
I'm along the same line as Mark,
Mm-hmm.
and but my first guy would have been Darth Vader.
See,
Darth Vader.
and
Because before they, I'm not going to say ruined him, but before they gave him the back history and everything like that, he was the most iconic bad guy, badass ever.
I mean, do you
And
remember going to see that movie? And the first time he comes in, they cut through and he walks.
I remember seeing
And-
Star Wars 15 freaking
Oh
times.
man!
I saw it in the theater and the drive-in, back when we had drive-ins.
Drive-ins.
And,
oh yeah,
I remember the first time I saw it on TV. I remember the first time I saw it on video. I still have all my videotapes and stuff and all my originals. And I got it on Blu-ray, and I've seen how they've changed it through the years. But
oh yeah.
I still think Darth Vader is one of the most iconic characters that George Lucas ever came up with. Take off, hey.
Oh, I'm sorry, I had an asthma attack.
Right. So, well, Jim's number one is also my number one. So we both have Vader on ours. Your number one was my number one. So we both have Vader on our Mount Foreheads.
Mount Forehead.
So 2 Vaders versus 1 Skywalker.
Skywalker.
But hey, I was thinking Luke. I really was. And, and honestly, with the impact that Luke Skywalker has had recently, Luke is a very iconic pick for that.
You know,
So,
Jim, you kind of look like Luke Skywalker.
I know. I looked like Luke Skywalker.
I was thinking the beard and everything now,
Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
All right. So Mark, for your number 2 on Mount Forehead.
Okay. So, I mean, I think this movie's iconic. So I'm going to go with Ellen Ripley from Alien.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She kicked all the A.
Yeah, exactly.
The alien A.
So, that's my second pick.
Sigourney Weaver, she is a sexy woman.
We could have done a heroes and a villains Mount Forehead.
Oh,
We
that's
could
something
do-
we can do in the future, definitely.
This is going to be a new segment. We're going to do rock legends, country legends,
Nice.
actors, all that stuff. So
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is going to be just a running thing. So, Jim, you're number 2.
Oh, I chose him for I chose him in our props, so I have to pick, the original Terminator Arnold.
Oh yes.
See, Jim is just cheating off of my list.
I think so. Did you show him the list before?
I've got that the confusion we had in the prop thing. The reason we had the confusion is because I have the T800 on my list here.
Okay, all right.
So the T800. I mean, just perfect. I mean, the first scene where he gets beamed down, and he just comes up to that biker and
the first.
I need your clothes.
The first 2 movies, fantastic.
Oh yeah.
They're
Oh
awesome.
yeah.
So I don't even have to go any further past that. I'm just very happy with the first 2 movies.
Yeah, and
like Alien, I like the first 2 movies absolutely. So Alien and Aliens are fantastic.
And the T1000, I like the T1000. I just don't think he is Mount Forehead ready.
No,
But Arnold,
no.
T800 is.
T800 is absolutely. All right. So what are you gonna pick since you're gonna stick with that one?
Yeah. We don't have to change our picks on these. So yeah.
Okay. Cool. Awesome.
Okay, so my third one is Captain Jean-Luc Picard.
The Next Generation.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Okay.
Good choice.
I just think he's an iconic guy. I mean, they didn't try to reinvent Kirk, and So that's mine.
So what you're saying is, with yours, you're going to make it so.
I'm making it so. Number 2.
No, that was your number 3.
Oh yeah, that was my number 3.
Okay.
I know he's going to do it to me again, Mark. I can feel it.
Think so?
I think so. Go ahead.
Let's see. I'm thinking. Oh, I loved it whenever it first came out. I saw it, I don't know, at least a half a dozen times. Gotta go with The Predator.
Oh,
Gotta
okay.
go
Oh
with
yeah, the Predator.
Predator, awesome. Yeah.
I like it.
You are one ugly mother.
There are a lot of other sci-fi characters, but I mean, the first Predator movie, hands down.
Oh, absolutely it is.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I do have one question for you, though, Jim. Do you have time to bleed?
I have time to bleed.
Yeah, okay.
I do it often.
All right, so you didn't do it to me, so I get to actually have my own third
pick,
choice.
all right.
Yeah, so my third pick is Captain James T. Kirk of the Starship Enterprise.
Okay, all right. That's a good one.
Why'd you do it
That's a
that
good
way?
one.
Your voice that way?
Cher was here, and I
know. I was thinking you're more like James T. Kirk.
of the Starship Enterprise, Captain's Log.
Really, I'm surprised. I'm surprised. I mean, Kirk is iconic.
Mm-hmm.
I do. I would have thought Spock.
I was gonna go with Spock, but he gets all the love, so I thought I'd give.
That's sweet.
And I would love to have gone with Bones or Uhura too, but they just don't have the. When you think Star Trek, you think of them, but Kirk and Spock are the first two you come up with. I think.
When you think of Star Trek, you think of Kirk and Spock. I mean,
or Scotty.
I'm giving her all she's got, Captain. Cher, get out of here.
Yeah.
All right, and number 4 from Mount Forehead for Mr. Mark.
All right, so I went with Rick Deckard from Blade Runner. So Harrison Ford's character.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
It's always a good choice. Anything from Blade Runner is good.
Yeah.
And now if you go Blade Runner 2049, not so good.
No.
Why Deckard? Why?
I just think, that's another one of those iconic movies that I remember. And Harrison Ford, I mean, I would have liked to go with Han Solo, but I thought, then I've got two, Harrison Ford characters. And I remember watching Blade Runner and just enjoying that movie. And he also has a cool last name.
Deckard? Yeah.
It's close enough.
Yeah. Close enough for government work.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
Jim, your number 4.
Okay, sci-fi adventure or just sci-fi? We're just on sci-fi.
Sci-fi adventure. I mean, if it can be classified as sci-fi, I think we're okay with it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And it doesn't have to be movies. It can be movies and TV.
Ooh. Okay, then I got to go with Colonel Taylor from Planet of the Apes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there
you go. Get your paws off me.
I'm reaching back, man. I'm reaching back to 68.
Get your paws off me, you damn dirty ape.
Still love the first Planet of the Apes movie. It does it for me. It really does.
You're lucky because you said you started with Colonel, and I thought, oh, is he going to say Clink?
Yeah, Colonel Cling or Klinger. Klinger, yeah, you could have been doing that. I know, but that's why I thought when he said Colonel.
Nope. Colonel Taylor.
Colonel Taylor. Okay, and then
all right.
So mine. I don't know how you guys are going to feel about this, but and I don't know how we would put it on the mountain, but the Doctor from Doctor Who. So now I know what you're going to ask.
You can't add 13 people onto your freaking mountain.
Well, no. You don't.
You got to
put 13.
pick one.
You pick one.
So who are you going to pick?
I'm going to put the TARDIS up there.
You're putting the TARDIS
I knew it.
up there.
I freaking knew it in my head. I was going, he's going to pick the TARDIS.
You know who I would have picked as
well, it's probably the same one you're going to...
Is Tom Baker.
Yeah, Tom Baker would be the one that I would put up there if I had to choose a doctor.
I mean, he's the most iconic with the scarf and all
exactly.
that. Or at least from our days.
If I have to pick one of the doctors, Tom Baker's the one that's going up there. But if I wanted to choose something to symbolize them all, it'd be the TARDIS.
It's not like we put the X-Wing up there or anything like that.
Oh.
Yeah. If you're gonna put the TARDIS, I'm putting the frickin' Millennium Falcon up
There you go.
The hell's an aluminum falcon?
Yeah.
Robot chicken reference for the win. All right. That's going to go ahead and do it for this week. We will come back next week with the show, as Mark told you, what we're going to have. So until then, have a great week.
Later.
Thanks for listening. We appreciate you listening to us idiots again this week. Tell your friends and family about the podcast, and to see what other nonsense we're up to, check us out on Facebook at Randomosity with Shawn and Mark. You can also catch us on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube at Randomosity Pod. And remember, we're idiots. What do we know? Wow, that was another great show. Great show, Mark.
Oh, it was. It was another family-friendly dose of complete nutter nonsense.
And hey, I'd like to say thank you to our sponsor. Wait, we don't have a sponsor.
No, not at this point. But if there's anybody out there that has a business that would like to sponsor us, then feel free to contact us on one of the social medias like Facebook at Randomosity with Shawn and Mark.
Or you can go to Randomosity Pod at Instagram, YouTube, or Twitter.
That's right. No job is too big. No dollar amount is too big.
And we would like small unmarked bills, please.
Shut up, Shawn.